It is Wednesday. Of course, you know what that means. It's time for a meatball sandwich with some melted Swiss cheese. No, it doesn't mean that. Actually, that sounds really good right now. Oh God, why do I torture myself? Welcome back, my friends. It's been a while since I've done a Windows Wednesday. I thought I would do one today because after starting the updates yesterday and finishing today, I've logged in back into my Windows machine, and we can take a look to see what's new, specifically looking at the privacy settings and security. So how's everybody doing today? Different time for today, 3 p.m. We've had some thunder boomers stop by, pass by intermittent. So if I lose power, it is nothing personal. Let me transition here. And we have Ronald and Silent Reboot. Hey, hey. What's up, Ronald and Silent? How are you? How's my mic? Everything okay? Check, check. Mic check. Looks okay on my end. You guys should be able to see all this. I am running Windows 10 for this, running OBS for the screencast. All right, we'll give it a few minutes, then we'll get started into the main topic. We'll take a look at into the security panel settings, app, whatever you want to call it, and the privacy settings in Windows 10 after the latest update. I actually started updating my other machine yesterday. Thank you, Silent Reboot. Very clear sound. Thank you. I started the on my laptop, on one of them, I started the everybody's fine, great. I started the update process like late afternoon last night, sort of. And after 2 hours, it wasn't done. So you know what? I went to bed early. Got up this morning. It still wasn't done. Finished it up this afternoon, earlier this afternoon, rebooted that laptop, and it's good. And I just finished updating this one. So the laptop took the laptop can't talk today, took between 3 and 4 hours. The Lenovo desktop, this took less than an hour. So I am here. Sean. That sounds like a shopping place in Florida. What am I thinking of? Anyway, he says, Toss reminds me of Ray Romano. Ah, the Ray Romano of tech. Everybody loves Raymond. That was a heck of a show. Sean, welcome to the stream. How are you? Robert Fitzpatrick from the West Coast. Cool. Yeah, Terry. Oh, God. You know, I try to be fair with Windows, but man, really? Terry says, man, it sounds like a reinstall would have been quicker than that. Yes. Well, on the laptop, yes. On the Lenovo, it was less than an hour, so that's okay. Anyway, yeah, very funny. It's part of the new update, NTFS slow. Yeah, so I know, but you know what? I don't like the lack of privacy in Windows, and that's bad. But I tell you what's worse: waiting for freaking updates, because that is performance affected, sanity affected. I mean, you know, mentality infected. I don't know what I'm saying, but you guys know it. It just takes too freaking long. That's why I love Linux. The update process is much, much easier. Anyway, background music, if you can hear it, from the YouTube audio library, featuring the music of Silent Partner. If you can see it, this is the playlist. I think I have it just enough so it's playing just a little bit in the background. I don't think it's too bad, so we'll just leave it like that. If it's too low, I'll crank it up. But for now, we'll leave it at that. Yeah, Sean is happy when he is not updating Windows 10. Dilly dilly. I've seen those stupid Budweiser commercials when they say, you know, when something good happens, they say dilly dilly. So Sean, dilly dilly means yes, I agree. When I am not, like, Using Windows 10 now is fine. No bugs, it's stable, there's no crashes, everything works. It's the update process. It's like going to the doctor once a week for a root canal. Actually, I think I would rather have a root canal, but I would feel better. Yes, sudo apt-get update, great. Does not work in Windows 10, Sean, but yes, it is easy. Actually, I use sudo apt-get sudo apt-dist -upgrade, if I am not mistaken. So I think that's what I do for a more complete update, Sean. But yeah, that'll work. Alright, let's get a few things out of the way. Thank you, those of you who joined this community, help support this Total OS Today channel through Patreon. I'm back on Patreon after multiple requests. I hope it works out this time, I don't know. The last live show, for those of you who prefer to take it on the go, I am transcoding the live events in an MP3 format. And as a thank you, you can download the MP3 file of the show and take it with you. Now, this is not a paywall. I want to be clear about this. It's not a paywall. This is just as a thank you, as a reward for helping out the channel and joining the community. You can still listen and hear the entire live event on the channel for free. This is just a thank you. I was trying to think of something simple, and maybe more later on, but this is just a thank you for all the patrons of TOS Today. If you don't care for Patreon, a lot of you don't, then that's fine. PayPal is still fine with me. If you want to sponsor a live event, do it through PayPal if it's okay. Just send me an email at totalostoday@gmx.com here, and you tell me what topic you have in mind, and if you want to appear on the show or not. That is optional. If you want to remain anonymous, that is completely your decision. Thank you once again. Alright, so I know everything except everything if you do a telemetry data access. I know I know, Ronald, that's the worst. You're doing an update as soon as you start a game. That sucks. Just wait until my dentist installs a micro transmitter in the root canal and records everything you say. Too late, Terry. It's doing it now. It's interfering with my cell phone. Darn it! It's affecting my Wi-Fi. All right, enough. All right. So the latest updates for those of you who use Windows 10, you may have noticed a few things, maybe not. We're gonna take a look. All right. So I'll just tap the super key. Let's take a look at not sex, security. This is a family channel, TOS. Windows Defender Security Center. And let's see what we have here. So apparently I have a quick scan that is due. Hi Heather, let me do this. I'm just going to run through this quickly, then I'll get back to your comments. But I left off with Heather. Very good. Okay. Alright, security at a glance. And this you should do, I need to do. So absolutely, I won't scan it right now. Just so I won't prevent any issues. It looks like everything else is green, so I won't even go there. This is self-explanatory. Virus and threat protection. You can scan now, run an advanced scan. Let's go through these here to the right. Looks like my last scan, was in February? Really? That's way too long. Okay, virus and threat protection settings. Real time is good. Cloud delivered protection provides increased and faster protection with access to the latest protection in the cloud, and works best with automatic. Okay, alright, I'll leave that on. Automatic sample submission. Send samples to Microsoft to help protect you and others from potential threats. We'll prompt you if the file we need is likely to contain personal information. That seems reasonable to me. I guess I'll leave it. Now again, I haven't really messed with this that much. So, controlled folder access. Protect files, folders, and memory areas on your device from unauthorized changes by unfriendly applications. Well, it seems to me that should be on. So protect your files against threats like ransomware. Absolutely. And see how to restore files in case of an attack. So this is definitely good. Absolutely. Protected folders, allow an app through control folder. I don't think I'll mess with that. Now let's go to some more protection. Domain network firewall is on, private network active, and firewall is on public. So this is all good. I have no problem with this. Core isolation, this is something I haven't really messed with. Device performance and health. Looks like we're all green for storage capacity, driver, device driver, apps, and software. So again, so far I don't have an issue with this. Fresh start. Start fresh with a clean and up-to-date installation of Windows. This is like system restores. Actually, it's more in depth. Start fresh by reinstalling and updating Windows. This will keep your personal files and some Windows settings and remove most of your apps. In case the apps are corrupted, including Microsoft Office. I'm not saying Microsoft Office is corrupted. Anyway, third-party antivirus software and desktop apps that come. Alright, so I don't need to do, but say my machine was running really slow, or for some reason like a bunch of apps didn't work. Do this. I've used this before. I think I may have run it through the terminal. I can't remember, but I've used something like this before. This recovery mode, really, it's what it is, and it works pretty good. So once again, it looks like the only thing I need to do here is this, which I will not do right now. Everything else, I guess I'm okay. And this is a biggie. This ransomware thingy, this is number one. This is nasty. You get this, as they say in New York, you can pay or forget about it. So I'm good here, as far as I know. Okay. We'll take a look at some privacy settings. Heather, I'm doing fine. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Is Microsoft Updates an unfriendly application? I certainly hope not, Terry. It's unfriendly in the sense that the updates take too long. I mean, they're not damaging my system or anything, but I would not say it's unfriendly now. Alright, so why don't we go through privacy settings, if there is such an animal. Let apps use advertising ID off. Let websites provide locally relevant content by accessing off. Let Windows track app launches to improve start and search. I should probably shut all of these off, but these two I definitely don't want. Show me suggested content in the settings app. Okay, fine. I'll leave it on. Learn more, privacy dashboard, and some other stuff here. Let's see. Let's move on. Turn on speech services. No. Diagnostics. Now this is where Windows lacks. Choose how much data you send to Microsoft. The problem with this is there is no off function. There's nothing wrong with basic. Send only info about your device settings. Only. Notice they say send only a blood sample. Whereas you click full, send your blood sample and your left foot. No, I'm just kidding. But there should be an off here. You know, these two options are fine. If you choose to do this, then it's your freedom to choose. But this is where the off function, the off button is missing, and that's where a lot of people are ticked. So yeah, improve inking and typing recognition. Send inking and typing data to. Nah, I don't think so. Tailored experiences, I have it off. Diagnostic data viewer, nah, off. So these are my settings. So again, the first two are off. Advertising ID off. Let websites provide locally relevant content off. These other two, I guess I can leave those on. The speech thing is off, and this is where this is missing the off switch. It's that simple. Diagnostic data. So a minor improvement to this. I don't know. Delete the diagnostic data. Gotta love Microsoft. Press delete will erase diagnostic data that has been collected by Microsoft. Well, if they already have it, what's the point of deleting it? Right? Share last delete request. See, here at the bottom where it says make Windows better, give us feedback. No. The link should be right after make Windows better. The link should be try Ubuntu. Ba-da-pum-pum. App permissions off. Location, camera. I use my camera sometimes. Microphone. I gotta use my microphone. Notifications. Fine. Account info and all this stuff. Allow apps to. I mean, really, I could probably just shut all of this off. Which I think I will. But, you know, again, it doesn't, you don't have a master on-off switch. So this is probably all almost a waste of time. But anyway, now you have it. This is what we have for the latest updates in Windows 10. I do like the ransomware protection. I give Microsoft an A+. I give them a 10 out. I give them an 11 out of 10 because that's been a long time coming ransomware protection. And you need that in Windows. And one day you might need it for Linux. I don't know. All right. Keegan is in the house. Good afternoon, sir. Howdy, Ray. How do you know that Microsoft honors your settings? Tux1313 said. Simple. I make a phone call to Uncle Guido in Sicily, and if I don't need the caddy trunk, I'm all good to go. But a bump. Make Windows better. Use Linux. Yes, absolutely. It depends if the data they already collected is 30 or 40 gig. I have no clue, Terry. I have no clue. Yeah, and that's what I don't like. I think the only thing worse for me than the data collection is the long updates. It's excruciating, you know, and I can't control either. I don't have control, unlike Linux. I suppose you really can't control the updates in Linux either in terms of how long, so that's really not a fair assessment. Yeah, maybe not. Heather, you're running MIT 19XFCE. Alright, keep in mind it's still a beta. Mint is awesome, absolutely. I have mint cinnamon in my other machine, Johan. Let's I won't make this too long of a stream for right now for this. I may do an open chat later if it doesn't storm. Let's do some random Windows news and see what pops up. Is Microsoft already killing off Windows 7? Don't really care. Microsoft may soon let PC users switch to Windows 10s mode. Don't really care about that either. Let's see here. This Windows malware turns your PC into a hacker's punching bag. Huh? Alright, you suckered me in. Let's take a look. Let's see here. Being online just got a tad riskier. Oh my god. Thanks to the emergence of a... I need to put an ad blocker here, but anyway. Thanks to the emergence of something called MiloBot. stealthily avoids detections. Oh boy, it never ends. It never ends. I have not heard of this. Wow, a PC hacker's punching bag. No, thank you. All right. Let's see what else we have here. Windows 7 Remastered, the best Microsoft OS you'll never use. I guess so. Let's see. Microsoft News now official. iOS today. I guess that's a new app. Don't need that. It's not the kind of Windows news I wanted. Drivers with Windows too dark may need replacements. Alright, well thank you for improving my Windows 10 with that news article. Let's see, anything else here catches my eye? How to install Amazon Alexa on Windows 10 PC? Nah. The next Halo game, Infinite. Halo Infinite. Number 6. In 2018, Windows died at home and nobody cared. Oh. Okay. Alright. Anyway. Let's go back to your comments. Can I monitor network activity to see if the updates are slow because they are also uploading a lot more data at a time? Don't know about monitoring. It's possible. Well, I mean, if I skip a week or two of updates, Terry, and that's what really happened in the other machines, I had to play catch up, and I think that's what happened. In this one, I didn't skip last week. In the other machine, my test machine, well, one of them, I think I skipped last week's Tuesday updates, and I think that's why it took longer. So it takes longer, obviously, even for Linux, if you skip a scheduled update. Kyrie, you've been sitting here for a while eating your lunch, and you didn't invite us. Terry, getting too paranoid. Terry, when it comes to security and privacy, perhaps the word paranoid should be thrown out the windows, as it were. You update the system, not the system updates itself. Okay. No, XP is history. Hello, Stephen. There is a guy on YouTube installed a program called Microsoft Collects. Installed a program Microsoft Collects before and after turning off everything, and probably should investigate more. I think I've seen something like that. I think they collect plenty, Steven, yeah. Hello, Spin. Thank you, Johan. Yep, thumbs up. Even though I'm running Windows, you can still thumbs up, right? I will say this, the updates don't appear to slow down the system. I mean, the updates take a long time, but I really haven't noticed any performance changes. At least not in this machine. So it's using about half of my almost 6 gig of RAM. This is just a dual core. No, Silent, I do not use Cortana. I do not, no. I use my Alexa, my Amazon, what's it called, the Echo Dot. In the morning, I unplug it during the day, Then I use it at night to catch up or to fall asleep to news or whatever. But I do not use Cortana. Yes. Yes, Silent. Yes. You want a Mac if you want performance. I know. Slowdowns. I know. I don't know what Apple was thinking, at least with the iPhone scandal. Does Cortana speak Dutch? I do not know, Johan. I don't know. So I want Cortana to speak New Yorkese. Hi there, how you doing, sweetie? So go ahead and turn me on, sweetheart. And bring me a cup of coffee, you biatch. Don't remember what the program was, but it was amazing how much you can control and what my... Yeah, I'm trying to think. Now, off the top of my head, Steven, I don't know. But yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. Silent reboot. Cortana speaks fluent telemetry, man. That's right. You take a couple loads, you can take all the telemetry you want, man. You'll be in good shape. You see what I'm saying? Fluent telemetry. Actually, you know what? She literally does. In the Halo game series, Silent, she speaks telemetry. Do the Dutch speak Dutch? They speak, I forget what they speak, actually. I don't think it's Dutch, right, Johan? It's, I forget. Forget. Yeah, that's what the Dutch say. You ask a question, forget about it. That would be fun to travel to like different countries like France. I miss you, and I can say I miss you. Forget about it. I could travel to Germany. In German, I could travel to Munich. Forget about it. Dutch speak Dutch. Okay. Anyway, performance is stable after running the major updates. I don't see anything going on here unusual. Yeah, hashtag forget about it. One way I speed things up is to disable certain startup services I don't need, like Logitech, OneDrive, Video Channel Monitor, Epic Privacy Browser Installer. Nah. But just a quick tip there. This is where you can tell if something fishy is running on your system, like a piece of malware. But it looks like this all looks good. Steven, Q4OS in my look, in my test, is the fastest Linux I have ever tested. Period. Pure speed. I think the minimum requirements are a couple donkeys and maybe 2 megabytes of RAM. No, 300 megahertz and 128 megabytes of RAM. Imagine that. Wow. The World Cup is boring, Spin says. No, Italy. They must have agreed to let the Russian team use steroids. They never played this well. Da, comrade. We take steroids, comrade. We used to take vodka, but the players were falling asleep. But we take vodka steroids. I don't follow World Cup, Spin. I guess the Russians are that good. Well, that's great. Look, I mean, they're helping make America great again, so good for them. Silent Reboot, you're on Open Seuss. Wow. Cool. Mark Blocksome says, hi, totalostoday, you have been my shining light. Well, thank you, sir. Very professional. You've been like a brother to me. Wow. I've been watching you for a long time. You grow in confidence each day, and you're well. Mark, that is... excuse me. Gee, I'm all choked up. Mark, you're the reason. You are one of the reasons why I am still here after 8 years. Thank you. Very, very humbling, kind of you. It's people like you, man. It's people like you why I'm still here. It's great to read and meet people like yourselves. I'm giving all of you a virtual hug right now. Hugs. Come on, hugs. Thank you, Mark. But yeah, it's comments like this that keep me going. And you know, back in 2015, I wasn't doing much with the channel. I thought about like shutting it down and just, you know, or doing less. But I hope to be here, you know, for another 8 years with your help and your support. We'll see how things go. But Mark, thank you. Very kind of you. So Mark, besides that, how are you doing today? You watch Boris get drunk after a game and kick car in half. What are you watching? Keegan? Ronald is using Debian laptop and Arch. Okay. ThinkPad T430. Very good. Very good. If I missed any anything in the chat or comments you want me to comment on, sorry, please just post it again. Don't be shy. I think I've gotten caught up here. I think. Yep. Peppermint is good too. I'm curious about 9 also. Keegan, you were quoting Russian players at the World Cup. I see. We watch Boris get drunk after game and we kick car in half. That's how you impersonate the Russian, quoting Russian players. And after we win, we drink vodka with President Trump. A good comrade. You know, speaking of Trump, I guess he wants to start a space force. This has been the most bizarre week coming out of the White House. There was a report where he was very angry about Canadian shoe smugglers out of the USA. I didn't know we had a shoe shortage. Anyway, moving along. Steven, pretty much the same CPU. Yours is the same. Yeah, okay. 3.2 gig. Yeah, this Lenovo, you know, it's outdated. You know, for what I do, it's slow for rendering videos. It works. It's stable. I mean, Lenovo makes great products, especially dual booting Linux. You just want to install Linux, so I've kept it for now. But I really need to upgrade the Office when I can. But this works. It just works. So keep it till it drops. Kyrie says, really appreciate your content, Toss, and myself. Been watching your videos for you. Thank you. Thank you. Very kind of you. MX is good. Silent Reboot. Yes, MX17 is good. Not really sold on the repo system they have. I don't know much about it. Yeah. Putin's puppet. There was somebody posted a cartoon or a meme after there was an announcement from the White House on the Space Force or whatever it's called. Somebody posted, I saw it last night right before bed, it cracked me up. They posted a picture of the Star Wars spaceship. I'm not a Star Wars fanatic. The triangle-looking ship. What's that called? Star Destroyer? Yeah, I think it's called the Darth Vader Star Destroyer ship. It looks like a triangle. On the top of the ship, there's a banner. I'm sorry. On the top of the ship, there's a billboard with a picture of Darth Vader and the word Trump, and at the bottom it says, "Make the galaxy great again." That cracked me up. Yes, Heather, Lenovo is good. I won't charge anymore. Okay. Yeah, I've had pretty good luck. My ThinkPads and this one Lenovo, they just work. I mean, the laptops for me, they just keep going and going. I mean, they're a bit dated, but they work. So, Mark, I wanted to ask you, what are you a dual booter, Mark, or you just stick with Windows, or neither? You're a Mac user, just out of curiosity, if you don't mind me asking, sir. You've introduced a Windows user to Linux and told them to watch your videos. Well, thank you, Spin. Yeah, Trump the Great Destroyer, Johan. It's been a good journey for me overall with Linux since 2006. I really don't have that many complaints. It's getting better and better. You know, it seems to me that the Linux world, they're missing a golden opportunity to mass market a Linux desktop with all the privacy concerns and Windows, and people aren't happy. You know, the forced updates. A golden opportunity for Linux machines. Anyway, well, thank you, Mark. You're doing fine every day. I wake up and think of you, and each video you create inspire me to eat healthy and stay healthy. Wow. Everybody, please say hello to Mark. You know, this is, you know, when I say join the channel, or, you know, try and help support the channel, let's help shape the future. This is what I mean, to help people, to make the world a better place in some little small, you know, corny way. You know, Mark is a great example. You know, yeah, look, I'm 57 years old. I feel great, and it's because of my attitude, I would think, or my good attitude, eating right, spend time with family when I can. You know, I love my son, you know, spend time with my son, and, well, you know what, you guys know what I mean. Mark, you're on Windows. Okay. Mark, have you ever had any trouble with Windows updates? I mean, besides taking too long, I don't recall having any issues in terms of updates or stability or anything like that. The power jack failed, so it's dead as a doorknob. Oh no. Yeah, Ronald, the trackpad is cool on the. It's the. I like the trackpad and the little red pointer thingy. There's a word for it. I can't think of it now. I forget what they call it, but yeah. Steven, you like blowing the operating off and installing another OS. Ah, okay. Alright. Well, that's what Linux is for. Hi, Joe. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Joe is a A good friend here, long-time friend here on, and a co-host sometimes on the live feeds when I do Google Hangouts. Joe, I may do open chat later on tonight. We're being hit off and on with thunderstorms today, Joe, so I'll probably be stuck home tonight. And I don't want to watch TV. It's kind of depressing lately, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. Spin. You quit smoking. Excellent. Good for you. Everybody, a big hand of applause for Spin Viking. Excellent. Good evening, Ghosty. How are you? Kyrie, looking back, you never had stability issues in Windows 10. Yeah, for the most part, really starting with 7, I don't recall any problems. The eraser mouse, okay, yeah. It kind of looks like an eraser head, Tux. Thank you. On the ThinkPads, yeah. You know, people say that Linux is much, much more stable than Windows. No, it's not. Have you tried installing graphics drivers? Sometimes played gaming, you know, bugs that come to haunt you. I don't know about that. Ghosty, you have a licensed Windows 10 USB installer. You don't use. You're trying to sell it today. Okay, fair enough. Yes, a round of applause to Spin Viking for not smoking anymore. Yay. Come on, give it up for Spin. That's hard to do. You went to 3 second-hand PC software shops and none of them would touch it. Well, Ghost, you need to go with the freaking attitude. You should have made them an offer they can't refuse. You needed to go with Bruno Cabrazzi, you know, and you tell them that either your money or your, as a family, your money or you know what will be on this contract. Okay, yeah, that's right. Big hand of applause. Come on. Let's make Spin Viking blush. Come on, give it up. But yeah, this so far, you can see the usage. The RAM hovers at 2.7. This is running fine. Goodness. Oh my. Johan started smoking when you were 13. Ooh, not good. "42 years, Spin? Wow. That force. See, that's the kind I can. That's the kind of computer. Excuse me. That's the kind of computer I need to upgrade my office here and render videos. A powerhouse like that. Yeah, exactly. Yes, a big round of applause to people who quit the habit. Willem. Speaking of Dutch, I think. How are you? How are you, Willem? Good evening. I know Willem always misses the live streams because I come on late. So for today, Willem, just for you, I came on early. How are you, Willem? Yeah. If everyone in the family smokes, Johan, then it's tough not to break up to. I have a friend of mine. She smokes a pack a day or so. I mean, that's like. Anyway, we added it up. It comes out to like $5,000 a year between her and her boyfriend. That's a lot. That is a lot. Yeah, Ghosty. One of the shops was the one you got the computer from. Well, see, then they know better. So, Mark, you built your computer. It's 4.0 gig quad core, excellent processor, 128 gigs of RAM. Yeah, Windows, 1 terabyte SSD, and that. Congratulations, Spin. It's awesome. Wishing you the best years ahead. Absolutely. Yeah, everybody, please say hello to Willem. Longtime follower of this channel. Hello. Once again, if you miss any part of this stream, you can replay it once YouTube stops processing it. If you like to take it with you on the go as a podcast, once I transcode it, I will upload it to the Patreon Toss Today page. You can download the MP3 file. That is a thank you for helping support the channel. It is not, once again, it is not a paywall. If you don't want to do that, you are free to listen and hear this on YouTube. I know some people like to take it on the go, so I thought of that audio download as a reward for the supporters for the channel. Wow, Steven, stop smoking and stop drinking. 1993, and in 2010 you stopped drinking smoke. Excellent, yeah. Oh, God, et met je in Dutch. Sure, whatever you say, Johan. Well, I know what a hoe is. Got. Sounds like God. Hey, you got the et met je. Alright, never mind. I'm butchering it up, ain't I? Somebody had asked about doing a test comparison between the Fraggler, and I thought I had Oslogics in this. It seemed to me, just real brief, if that person comes across this, I think Oslogics was a little bit faster overall. Yeah, not by much, but yeah, no thumbs down. Oh wait, oh Tux, I have a customary 2 thumbs down, so people don't think this is rigged. So yes, before we end, I have to put a thumbs down for myself to make it real, man. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you, Tux. Mark, you edit videos and play high-end. You play high-end games. Yes. If you live next door, I would bill. Thank you, Mark. Very kind of you. Thank you, sir. Yeah, once I get enough, if I get enough supporters, I'm just going to upgrade the equipment. I may just buy one or maybe get a refurbished one. You know, it's I don't have a problem doing that. Just to keep it simple. I could build one, but nah. I'll just buy, that way I know the entire thing was bought at one time and the warranty is one time, and anyway, you know what I mean, Mark. So more fans from the Netherlands, William. Yeah, it is wonderful. You do have great people there. Willem, tell all your friends. Yes, come join the technology show of the future. How's that for a nice tagline, huh? On Win 10, you shouldn't need a defrag. It does it in the background. I defrag silent reboot. Yeah, no, I prefer to do manual defrag. That's the only way I know for sure. So yeah. Yes, you can set it. Yes. I still prefer the option or the performance of a manual complete defrag, but that's just me. Get English Bob to build one for me. Yeah, I guess he could. I'm probably going to get one. I'll probably check on Amazon and get maybe like a, you know, something around the $1,000 range, or maybe a little less if it's a refurb. I don't have a problem with that. I just want it to work. And in some ways that's easier, like I said, because if I buy it all at one time complete, then I know when the warranty starts. Yes, SSD does not need defrag, from what I read. Joe says, I have a bill one for me, or are you afraid it might contain explosives? We know what happens on startups from Italians. That's it. We're demonetized. Thanks, Joe. We just demonetized my video. Jeez, it won't even cover my Comcast bill this month. I don't think it's going to cover it anyway, but that's alright. Oh, man. Trim the S. Joe, you have more experience with SSDs. You don't defrag. Do you even trim it? You know, like a little shave here, a little cut there, take a little off the top with the SSDs. What do you do for maintenance, Joe, for SSDs? I know you don't use explosives. Unless one breaks, then you just get mad, right? Let Joe do it, Heather. We'll see. We'll see. I think I know what I want, what I'm looking for in a updated, upgraded new desktop. Probably 3 to 4 gigahertz, I would say at least 8 gigs of RAM. I've heard those AMD Ryzen's with Threadripper. I heard it pretty good, pretty fast for video rendering. So I've been looking into that. Or I may just stick with Lenovo brand and find something that I think is fine, and just stick with that. I haven't really decided yet, Heather. Yeah. You can set to do trim automatically silent. Is the trim that critical? Yeah, I don't have an SSD drive yet, so Terry or Joe, what exactly does the trim do? Fill me in here, because again, I don't have I have no experience personally with SSDs, to be honest. So what exactly does the trim do? I'm not afraid to ask, because I really don't know. Come and join the best. Come and join the most best professional YouTube and show him respect. At all times he'd be inspired. Well, here's a toast to you guys. Thank you. Last night I was actually listening to the Mintcast podcast from Linux Mint. I guess one of the guys, their basement flooded. Ew. Alright, so Joe, you have to enable trim in Windows. I believe Linux has it set for trim by default. Overall, it pays not to defrag because read writes can shorten its life. Okay. Okay. Alright. Allows an operating system to inform a solid-state drive which blocks that are no longer considered in use and can be wiped internally. Okay. I guess SSD prices are coming down, right? Trim limits fragging the optimizes the sequential read-write, thus preserving the drive's long. Ah, okay. Got it. Ghosty Mint comes out of beta, but didn't they say by the end of the month or the end of July? I think it's the end of June. Ghosty, yeah. I've been running both. Well, what have I been running? Cinnamon. No, I'm sorry, Mate. I'm sorry, I take it back. Cinnamon, I still have 18.3, and the other machine I have Mate, and it's been running fine. Not a problem. Yeah, I think it should be good enough, but. Technically it's still a beta, but I think it's almost ready, Ghosty, yeah. Yep, I agree, Heather. Linux Mint Beta is good so far. As they always are. Arco Linux. It's fairly popular, Willem, yeah. Yeah. I'm not an Arch person myself, but give it a shot, yeah. Sergey, welcome, welcome. You need to define two options in your etc fstab file, discard and know a time for your SSD. Okay. So Terry Love, you like XFCE Mint 19, very good. Steven, you like Q4OS, very good. Yeah, proprietary codecs right on the screen to get them, yes. Yeah. 128 SSD between $40 and $80. Is that good now? It sounds like that's a decent deal. Yeah, it's probably right, Tux. Yeah. Eric Dubois is awesome. I agree. Johan, yes. I do not know what's up with the Anti-X website. Well, the latest update for Windows 10 once again is running pretty smooth. Can't complain. Can't complain at all. Probably gonna wrap this up here the next 5 to 10 minutes. We'll see if anybody else jumps on from over the pond, as it were. I know there's quite a few people always miss the show, so I'm trying to do these at different times. If I can get enough supporters for the channel, somebody asked me if I would do this, or set up a regular schedule. Yes, I would do that. Mark, I agree. I love everybody who comes into the chat, who takes time out of their day, which is valuable. Your time is valuable to come in and say hello to me and to all of you. So a big round of applause to everybody in this community. Absolutely. The world could use more of us, if you know what I mean, right? Amen. Mark, can I ask, when you built your machine, and you don't have to answer it if you don't want to, like approximately how much did it cost? Silent Reboot, you're in the UK. You're in the Ubuntu Kingdom. Haha. Excellent. I always say that to Alan Pope. Mark, I say, or rather Alan, welcome. Alan from the Ubuntu Kingdom. You guys are awesome, Johan. 829 here across the pond. Very good. Thank you, Ghosty. Yeah, bada boom. Silent Reboot's got it right. Actually, it's bada bing, bada boom. But that's close enough. I'll accept bada boom. But it's bada bing, bada boom. Farron says UK FTW lads. Very well, lads. I love the accent. I like when English Bob plays tank command, whatever it's called. And he's about to say something to these guys playing. He says, "Look at these chaps." Translation: "Look at these morons." I think. He paid 900. Is that the pounds symbol mark? I believe. I kind of figured it was around that much. Yeah, that's New York. Yeah, that's right. That's the New York, and because I was born in Brooklyn. Okay. KO 2610 says that did you win? Yeah, you win a pastrami sandwich on rye, and we'll hold the mayo for you. Okay. KO 2610. What do you mean did you freaking win? What do you think this is? Wheel of Fortune. Zabidi loss on this stream. Okay, on pseudo stream. Joe, you built AMD FX 8370 16 gig RAM, 500 SSD, 1 terabyte storage drive, 1050 Ti Mini, Fractal Define. Under 800, had a copy Windows 7. The GPU was before the crazy. Yeah, the prices have gone up. I guess more on the RAM, right? Oh, chavs is morons. I thought he said chaps. He was being polite, I think. Or maybe he meant chavs. I have no idea. Heather, the Linux community, and I posted a video, is a worldwide phenomenon. They don't let anything get by them. Yes, Tux, thank you. I figured about $1,000 is about the ballpark number for a decent, hefty machine. From what I've seen, if you go refurb, less than 1,000 easily. But from what I've seen, Tux, that sounds about right. I've actually been lucky with machines. I've spent like a third of that doing this channel, but I really can't do it anymore because it just takes too long to render videos, so I keep them short. Of course, with these live events, I don't render anything. Either it works or it doesn't work, so. Memory increase because of the onboard chipsets. Okay, alright. Alright, Ghosty. In Spanish, it's shabs. I can't, you know, I can honestly say I have never used that word in New York or post New York, Johan. Shabs. Hey, what a bunch of freaking shabs. Nope. No, haven't, can't say I've done that. Let's see here. "75% of the fun in building your own PC is the process of choosing the components." I guess. Yeah. The one thing I have done with my machines is to keep them clean and cool. Very important. I use my new leaf blower, Black & Decker leaf blower, to blow out the dust. Careful, don't stick it on the board itself and crack it. That's great, man. I mean, you can use, to be safe, you should use a can of compressed air. You really should, but just break out that big turbo thruster leaf blower, man. I got dust blowing everywhere. Ryzen Threadripper 750 all by itself. Yeah, Tux, I thought they were kind of pricey. They were going towards like 1,800, 2,000. But I'm sure it does video rendering quite. I mean, I probably don't need anything that high end. You know, in my situation, I would be going from a, from a Chevy. I'd be happy to go from a Chevy to a Toyota. I don't need a Lexus. Although that would be nice, I won't lie. Some new phrase, bada pink, bada boom. Let me spell it. Jeez, it's bada bing, bada boom. Now there'll be a quiz tomorrow. With the D, bada bing. Careful with the fans, you can spin them too. Yes, yeah. That is true. You can spin the fans too fast. Yeah. I was more concerned about the motherboard because you break that, they'll forget about it. If you break the fans aren't. I don't think fans are expensive, are they? I've never really bought a computer fan, guys. Are fan prices really expensive too? Thank you, Mark. Yeah, we're closing in on 10,000 subs for the channel. Thank you. Clean the filters once a week. Well, for my house filter, I got disposable filters. I don't really have filters in my PC. But I was using washable filters, Joe, and I thought, you know what, forget about that. So, no more washing, and 2-3 months, change the filter. Christos T, welcome to the stream. Not really. Not really what, Christos? We have people coming in late, so I will be happy to stay on a little bit later. Looks like the storm is holding up. It was getting dark out. I don't know. Willem, you are not a gamer. Yeah, if you don't do gaming on a PC, you don't have to, you know, get a high-end machine. It would be like overkill, as we say here in the States. But for what I do, yeah. Joe, you have DataVac, which saves on cost of compressed air, safe with no risk of moisture. Filter screens in my PC case. Ah, okay. Interesting. Yeah, filter screens in your PC case. All right. DataVac runs about $59. Okay. All right. Hello, Chris. You say Windows is a company that only seeks to make money by forcing people to change computers because Windows 10 blocks old motherboards. Really ugly. What do you think? Blocks old motherboards? You mean it blocks updates, Chris? I don't know about that one, guys. What do you think, Chris? I'm not sure, to be quite honest. AMD Ryzen 5 26 6-core 12 threads 3.400. Is that $1,900? Tux? But I wonder how really fast they are. Probably they probably are fast. So yeah. I have no idea, Tux, what my machine has in terms of threads. I mean, this is really... I bought this back in 2012? I don't remember. $190. Tux. Oh, just the processor. Chris, you are a computer repairer. Okay, all right. You can look it up. It's Lenovo if you want more information. It's a H405. I believe it's a Lenovo H405 if I am not mistaken. I think the maximum RAM in this I could put in is 8 gigs if I am not mistaken. Yeah, I believe Das Geek did build a computer, AMD Ryzen, yes. NeoFetch, okay. I won't do that now, but okay. All right, another, what time is it? 3:45. Okay. Last call here for comments. Want to wrap this up. I may jump on later on tonight on Hangouts. Joe, I got an email from Tim too, so maybe we'll do an open chat for this evening. Especially if the rain comes in, I'll be stuck at home, probably around 8 or 9 o'clock. But I want to thank everybody here for joining from all over the world. Thank you for your kind comments. Thank you for your support. Those of you who contribute through Patreon or will contribute to Patreon or PayPal, thank you. As you guys well know, AdSense has gone down the crapper the last couple of years. So let's see, Tux 405 Athlon, yes, yes, that's the one, yes. Well, Steven, you thinking about blowing Windows off? Q4OS is based off of Debian stable, so it's probably going to be, as far as stability goes in Linux, you can't get any better, from what I understand. That would be a safe bet. I would back up Windows, your system, just in case. But sure, give Q4OS a shot. I liked what I saw. Is insanely fast. Insanely fast. So let us know if you do it. Yeah. Joe, probably between, I don't know, 8, 9 o'clock my time. I'll send you an email. I'll let Tim know also. Yeah. All right, Heather, you have a good day also. Thank you. More threads, the faster the video encode. Yeah, I guess that's the whole idea. The whole idea between the Threadripper, AMD, Tux, if I'm not mistaken. All right, Terry. Good evening. Time for a mug of tea and some biscuits. Here we go with mate and meatballs again. Anyway. Silent Reboot, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for your time. Always a pleasure. Again, if you missed any part of this, Windows users, you can replay this. I just talked about the updated features with the latest Windows updates, security and privacy. I say privacy loosely. And again, if you choose just to download the MP3 file of this, it'll be up on the Patreon page by tonight or tomorrow as an MP3 file. Let's see. I don't think I have any other notes here to talk about Windows. Yeah, not really a big week so far in Windows news. Unusual. Out west, yes. Heather, I am 3 hours ahead of you. So if I do a show at 9, it'll be 6 o'clock for you. Yes, on the east side of the country, Midwest here in Ohio. Yes, that is true. Number one enemy to a computer is heat. Well, the number one enemy, heat, yeah. Dust, dirt. Yeah. Alright, so Tux says, I have 2 threads. The Verizon 520 gives you 12. Wow. Yeah, that would speed things up just a little bit, Tux. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, Chris. Yeah, if you have to go, that's fine. I'm gonna jump off here in a minute. I just want to tell everybody goodbye. But thank you for stopping by, Chris, from France. Vive la France, sous les ciels de Paris, under the Paris sky. I remember it because that's a song. Cat here, yeah. We'll tell that to Tux. Switch to Linux because he got 2 cats. I'm telling you, man, the leaf blower. Just keep it like 6 feet away. You can blow all the crap out. Of course, the problem is when you use a leaf blower in the computer, it blows it on your monitor, your speakers, your keyboard. So probably a vacuum is best. All things considered, vacuum. Hello, Tim. I have a portable what do I have? It's not a Black & Decker. I got a portable something to clean off the keyboard and the computer. Alright, Steven, thank you for the tip. Ryzen 5 1600 2600 for $200 at Amazon. Very good. Tim, I will probably be on tonight with Joe. I'll send you an email. I'm just finishing up a Windows Wednesday. We've got thunderstorms coming in and out, so I thought I would do one a little bit earlier today to have people overseas jump in, allow them to have the opportunity, and they did. And that's the whole goal of the channel, is to have a regular schedule, day and night, to have people around the world jump in. So if you like what you see, again, check out the Patreon and or PayPal links below in the show notes, and give me your feedback. Heather says, where's my lunchies? Well, I ate it. I took my son to my friend's pizza shop. We sat down and had 9 pieces of pizza, so yeah. I like this song, Nimbus. I use this sometimes for the intros. But yeah, I didn't come across any unusual Windows news this week. Any of you guys did? Because I don't recall. I'm thinking tonight probably 9 p.m. my time. Maybe early, but I'll let you know. I'll send you an email. Yeah, if you want to post a link, go ahead, sure. I bought something for like I want to say less than 30 bucks, Joe. Just a little handheld vacuum with a little brush nozzle at the end. That seems to work. Just a little handheld, lightweight, so yeah, but I'll take a look at that. Kagan, Gatlinburg fires at the end of 2016. You've been paranoid of dryness, so you want rain. Okay, alright. Cool. Cool. Yes, I talk Windows to Linux people to make them feel comfortable. Tux, they don't have to give up Windows. You know, I give them the choice. I don't force anything on anybody, and they don't have to give up anything. I don't know, Joey. I still like my leaf blower to clean out my desk here. Just, oh man. What is the RAM usage after cold boot on Ubuntu Mate? Sergey, I'm trying to think. I'm gonna guess. Next time I'll do it, I'll try to remember. But I think it's 600 megabytes. For some reason, 600 pops into my head. Yeah. All right, Willem. Thank you for stopping by. Always great to have a Dutch citizen here on the chat. Welcome and have a great evening. Thank you. Yeah, it's whatever it is, Sergey. It's like half of GNOME. So if GNOME uses 1.3, yeah, it's like half as far as RAM usage. So yeah. Thank you, Mark. Good luck to you, and thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the kind comments. Enjoy that beast of a machine, and I'll hopefully catch you on the next one. I'm going to try and do maybe do one live show during the day earlier. You know, one show a week during the day in the week. Anyway. Yeah, it's not quite 90 today, but it was close. Gentoo, wow, nice. 275 megabytes on Gentoo. Very good, Sergey, very good. Wow, we got 14. Oh, but see, that's not good. Tim, look. People are gonna think it's fake, so I have to put at least one thumbs down for myself to keep it real. Okay. So come on, somebody else give me a thumbs down. No, I'm just kidding, Thank you, Tim. Well, that is nice. 14 watching and 14 thumbs up. Yeah, awesome. So once again, YouTube, the music is from the YouTube audio library. Oh. Virus and threat protection. YouTube, stay out of my box. This is from VLC. I don't know what's up with that. Interesting. Okay. Hey, the new threat protection works in Windows 10. Although that's probably a false alarm, if I had to guess. That's pretty cool. Okay. Give myself an electronic wedgie. Oh God, I remember those days. Wedgie. Oh man. Fine, I won't thumbs down the video. I think I deserve all thumbs up after 8 years. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Tim. See, Tim is on the good side of the force. He gives me, you know, he gives me advice, you know. Anyway. 15 degrees Celsius. That's not too warm, even in your part of the world, Johan. 28 is probably better, yeah. I forgot to ask my dad the other day how hot it was in Italy. Last year they had the worst heat wave in like 60 years. It was awesome. No, it was not awesome. It was horrible, I meant to say. Yeah, yeah. Windows protects me from myself, stops all update. Yes. Especially the VLC updates. Alright, well, on that note, the latest Windows 10 updates, at least on this machine, is fine. On the other machine, I need to reboot again, probably. So many reboots, I lost track. But this seems okay, no problems. Seems stable, everything seems to work, at least for this live event. So, once again, if you missed it, replay it. I'll have the audio file of this transcoded next day or two on the Patreon page if you want to take it with you on the go. I don't usually edit anything on the live event. Usually not. It's the full thing. Good and bad. That's it. So I think I might go and take a nap, actually. And maybe be on tonight. So after all this Windows talk, I'm exhausted. Yes, not anyone not giving a thumbs up. I have the Cadillac trunk all freshly cleaned out. It's ready for some fresh droppings. And on that note, bada-bing, good day to Tux13, 13 Tux, yeah, Tux and Heather and Tim, Sergey, Joe, everybody on the stream. Thank you. If there is a topic you would like me to discuss in the future, if you would like to sponsor a live event, just let me know. You do not have to, you can remain totally anonymous if you wish. Charlie for Christ. You must be new. Christ died for your sins and rose on the third day, showing them whose trust in salvation will have everlasting life. Charlie, on that note, amen. I'm all for Christian. He pulled out the, yes, I pulled out the caddy, and it's all set to go. All that fresh air with open windows, and he's tired. Ha 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 ha. All right, I'm leaving. So, thanks everyone. Charlie, you just tuned in just as I'm leaving, but God bless you, sir, and I'll catch you on the next one. Okay? Ciao. Now, where's my Cadillac key?